If you don't like drastic changes but still want to improve your life, then listen up. We all desire a healthier, happier life. We start with grand plans, ambitious diets, intense workout routines, only to find ourselves back where we started weeks later. The truth is, lasting change doesn't come from drastic overhauls, but from the consistent practice of small, manageable habits. These tiny changes, though seemingly insignificant at first, compound over time, leading to remarkable results. It's about taking small steps consistently, building momentum as you go. Forget the quick fixes and extreme makeovers. Embrace the power of small changes, and unlock a healthier, happier you. Motivation is often fleeting, a fickle friend that comes and goes. One moment, you feel an unstoppable drive to achieve your goals, and the next, it vanishes without a trace, leaving you stranded. This is why relying solely on motivation can be a risky strategy for long-term success. Habits, on the other hand, are automatic behaviors ingrained in our daily routines. They don't require the same level of conscious effort or willpower. Think about the simple act of brushing your teeth every morning or making a cup of coffee. These actions happen almost effortlessly because they are deeply embedded in your daily routine. Research suggests that nearly 45% of our daily actions are driven by habits, not conscious decisions. This means that almost half of what we do every day is on autopilot, guided by the habits we've formed over time. Imagine the potential for positive change if we could harness this power to build better habits. This automatic nature is governed by the habit loop, a three-step process involving a cue, a routine, and a reward. The cue is the trigger that initiates the behavior, the routine is the action itself, and the reward is the benefit you gain from completing the behavior. Understanding this loop is crucial for habit formation. The cue triggers the behavior, acting as a signal that it's time to start the routine. It could be something as simple as an alarm clock going off in the morning or a notification lighting up your phone. The routine is the action itself, the behavior you want to turn into a habit. This could be going for a run, hitting the gym, or any other activity you want to incorporate into your daily life. And the reward reinforces the habit loop, making it more likely to occur again. The reward provides a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment, which encourages you to repeat the behavior in the future. By understanding this loop, we can consciously design our environment and actions to build healthy habits. We can identify cues that trigger positive behaviors, establish routines that are beneficial, and ensure that the rewards are meaningful enough to reinforce the habit. This way, we can create a sustainable system for personal growth and improvement. The concept of tiny habits, championed by behavioral scientist B.J. Fogg, emphasizes the power of starting small. Instead of aiming for an hour-long workout, begin with 5 minutes. Instead of a complete diet overhaul, swap sugary drinks for water. These small wins, though seemingly insignificant, create a sense of accomplishment, boosting your self-efficacy and making it easier to stick to your goals. As James Clear highlights in his book Atomic Habits, these small improvements accumulate over time, leading to significant long-term progress. Take Sarah, for example. Sarah is a busy professional who found it challenging to carve out time for exercise in her hectic schedule. Between work, family, and social commitments, she often felt overwhelmed and exhausted. She struggled with maintaining a consistent exercise routine. The thought of spending an hour at the gym was daunting, and she often found herself skipping workouts altogether. Instead of aiming for hour-long gym sessions, she started with a simple habit, doing 10 squats every morning while her coffee brewed. This small, manageable change made it easier for her to stick with her new routine. This small change led to a chain reaction. As she began to feel the benefits of her morning squats, she found herself more motivated to incorporate other healthy habits into her day. She felt more energized throughout the day, prompting her to incorporate short walks during her lunch break. These walks not only boosted her energy levels but also provided a much-needed mental break from her busy workday. Or consider John, who wanted to eat healthier. John had always struggled with his diet, often reaching for sugary snacks and drinks out of habit. He began by replacing his afternoon soda with a glass of water. This simple change was easy to implement and didn't feel like a huge sacrifice. This simple swap not only reduced his sugar intake but also made him more mindful of his beverage choices throughout the day. As he became more aware of what he was drinking, he started making healthier choices overall. These stories demonstrate that lasting change doesn't require superhuman willpower, but rather a commitment to small, consistent actions. By making tiny adjustments to their daily routines, both Sarah and John were able to achieve significant improvements in their health and well-being. Their journeys show that anyone can make positive changes, no matter how busy or overwhelmed they may feel. It's all about starting small and building on those successes over time. Ready to embark on your own habit-building journey? Whether you're looking to start a new fitness routine, develop a reading habit, or simply become more organized, the key to success lies in a structured approach. Here's a simple, actionable plan to get you started. A 3-step method that can be applied to any habit you want to build. Step 1. Identify your cue. This is the trigger that will remind you to perform your new habit. Choose an existing habit in your routine and attach your new desired behavior to it. This makes it easier to remember and integrate into your daily life. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will meditate for 2 minutes. This way, brushing your teeth becomes the cue for your meditation practice. Step 2. Make it tiny. The smaller the habit, the easier it is to start and maintain. Break down your desired habit into its smallest, most manageable form. This reduces the intimidation factor and makes it more likely that you'll stick with it. Instead of aiming for a 30-minute workout, start with 5 minutes. This small commitment is easier to fit into your day and can be gradually increased over time. Step 3. Celebrate your wins. Positive reinforcement is crucial for habit formation. Every time you complete your tiny habit, acknowledge and celebrate your success. This reinforces the behavior and makes it more likely you'll repeat it. This could be a simple mental pat on the back or a more tangible reward, like a small treat or a few minutes of relaxation. By celebrating, you create a positive association with the habit, making it more enjoyable and sustainable in the long run. Building lasting habits takes time and effort. There will be days when you falter, when motivation wanes, and old habits beckon. The key is to be kind to yourself and focus on consistency over perfection. Don't get discouraged by setbacks. Instead, view them as learning opportunities, chances to adjust your approach and strengthen your commitment. Remember, it's not about being perfect, but about showing up consistently, even when it feels challenging. As you embark on this journey of habit formation, it's crucial to acknowledge and celebrate your progress. Every small step you take, every tiny habit you implement, is a victory worth celebrating. These celebrations don't have to be grand gestures. A simple mental pat on the back, a moment of gratitude, or sharing your success with a friend can reinforce your commitment and fuel your motivation. Remember, you're not just building habits, you're building a healthier, happier you. Building healthy habits is not a destination but a journey, a continuous process of learning, adapting, and growing. Embrace the ups and downs, the successes and setbacks, as integral parts of this transformative journey. It's about making conscious choices each day that align with your health goals. It's about showing up for yourself, even when it feels challenging, and most importantly, it's about enjoying the process, knowing that every small step you take brings you closer to your healthiest, happiest self. The power to transform your health lies not in grand gestures but in the consistent practice of small, manageable habits. Embrace the power of tiny changes, celebrate your wins, and remember that consistency is key. Your healthiest, happiest you starts now, one small habit at a time. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more tips on building healthy habits.